Hi everybody, Keith Best here, and this video is video number 2 in the creating a magic page site with Zaggio. The first video I actually went through and created the home page and all the other pages. And what I've done, I've gone in and this is the home page as it stands. I was going to put another photo on there, when I forgot that, I'll do that later. I need to do a video for this. I haven't done that yet. But that's the home page. Then we've got water removal. As you can see, I've changed the color schemes and everything like that. We've also got like water removal now. So this is the water removal page. Change the background image. Put some images on there. Got it all nice. And I've done exactly the same with all of the other sites. Mold inspection, all the other pages. I put a table in there, just got ChatGPT to build it for us. So that's that one. And then I've got more remediation. Then different image. And there, I need the map and that on the bottom of there. I've missed that off. I like having the map on the bottom of the pages because it links my magic pages to my service pages. And then we've got more test solutions, which is there. Again, I've got a table there, which I've got ChatGPT to build for us. And the join our team page is exactly as it's always been, which is what I've got there. And contact us, which is just there. That's all my page. Now what I want to do is create some content for my magic page. Because I'm not cloning these like I used to do, I don't bother actually spinning this content because as you saw, to actually get this together, the content and everything like that took us about half an hour. You know, it was there, it was in my site. Yeah, it took us probably, let's say, another half an hour to an hour to actually optimize it with all the images and things like that. That's neither here nor there, considering how long it would have took us to like sort of rewrite the content. So what I'm going to do is am I on my home page? Yep. I'm going to take this lot of here, scroll down to where that first thing is, and I'm going to do copy that. I'm just going to copy it. And I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. As you can see, this is what I was doing to get the color schemes. I just asked ChatGPT for them and it gives them. So in here, I'm going to ask ChatGPT now, can you create 4 versions of the content below that maintain the same meaning but are unique? When finished, and you apply with the content in HTML format. Okay, so basically what I'm asking ChatGPT to do is to create 4 versions of the content I'm going to paste below. I want to maintain the same meaning, but I want it to be unique as far as words are concerned. When finished, I want to bring it back in HTML format. Here is the content. Now, make sure to hold your shift down. Press a couple of lines just to give it a bit of space, and then just paste your content in. So that's block 1 of content. So now I just go click, and ChatGPT will go away, analyze it, and then write me 4 lots of content. Here we go. Oh, it's the first time it's ever put it in a format like that. But never mind. Let's have a look. Let's copy that. Let's go to text to HTML. Let's paste it in there. Why don't I copy the HTML? There. So that's where it's come back with that first lot, and this is what it will look like. That looks okay. So I'm going to go here. And if we go back into the dashboard, and if we go to magic page and go to edit, you see my magic page has the same header, but I've got spin tax content block 1, 2, 3. Okay, so come down here. Spin text content block 1. I'm going to edit that. Now what I'm going to do is just delete all of these ones. So got rid of them. Go on to code, because you need to make sure it's on code, and then paste that one in. That's number 1. So come back to here. Copy number 2. Just make sure it is right. It's good. Got the same title, like, but it'll be right. There's not really a lot you can do with that. So I've got that. So this one goes into number 2. Make sure you're on code. And then go back to here. Copy number 3. Make sure it's right. Yeah. Make sure you're on code. Put that in there. And then let's get the last one. Just make sure it's right. And basically, let's put that in there. Okay, so that's all of them done. Take a look at them. Oh, in visual. Delete that. Actually, let's put in code like that and do visual. Visual. 1, 2. Oh, 4. That's before content block 1s. Just save that in case anything goes wrong. And that. So that was this down to this first. Is that? Oh, I think I changed the thing. Okay. The menu's not working. Damn, just done the wrong one. Changing menu. GUI that. Remove that. And add that to my menu. And change that to home. Right. So let's do that again. Okay, so I'll click that. Right, that's on home. So this time I'm going to go back here. Scroll up. Copy that. Paste it in there. Do that. And go to here. Copy that bit. Let's have a look. I'll do it like that. I'll do that as section 1. So let's do that. Okay, so I know this works now, so I'm just going to do that. Where's my magic page? Scroll down. Edit this. Let's delete that. Delete that. Okay, go to code. Paste it in. So that one's got comprehensive water repair services. And so is that one. Oh, yeah. Put that in there. Two done. That's number 3 done. And that's number 4 done. Okay, so save that. And now save this. Content block 1 goes there. Content block 2, which is going to be this lot here. So all the way down to here. Copy that. Paste that in there. Okay, so that's different. Saw that comprehensive and thought it was the same thing. Just need to scroll back up and get this. Yeah. So make sure you press shift, push down, paste it in, and hit go. Come here, go down, content block 2. Get the code. So paste that one in. So that's number 1. That is number 2. That is number 3. That is number 4. That's content block 2 done. So we have content block 1, content block 2, then pictures. Content block 3 is next. So let's have a look what's on here. That was content block 2 down to there. This is content block 3. Then goes to the video. Copy that. Put it in there. Copy that. Put it in there. And go. Now this is going to have more than 3 content blocks because this is content block 3. So then you've got all this here, which will be content block 4, and then the frequently asked questions. And then I'll probably just do the thing. So it's content block 4, and then we frequently asked questions, because I don't think I'll put these on. Not a lot you can do with them, they're very small. So yeah. I've got one more to do after this. So this is content block 3. Where are we going? Just here. If we do that, that one done. One done. Content block 3, and the last one for this one is content block 4. Save that. Like I say, you're going to need another SpinText shortcode. So this is going to be content block 4. And we're going to have options in there. So we're going to have content block 3 to there. And then before the FAQs, you want content block 4. All I'm going to do is that. That's that. Then use space. So if we do that and that. If we copy them. And then before the FAQ title, we do an add before. Do that. And then just change that to content block 4. Then we'll put content block 4 in there, leave the FAQs in there, and then we've got the map and everything, and that will do. Let's save that. So go to here. So that was 3. So let's have this. There. Yeah, that one's only a short one as well, but it'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so this will create another 4. Okay. Let's scroll down to content block 4. There we go. Do 1. Do 2. Do 3. That's 3 again. And do 4. Save that. Save that. So we've now got them done. That's all the content blocks done. Okay, so we've took all of the content from here and done it 4 times. Now, the reason I do that is because the way the SpinText content blocks work is when one page is printed out, it will randomly select from them 4 options. So there'll be a content block 1 might be number 1. Content block 2 might be number 2. Content block 3 might be number 3. Content block 4 might be number 4. And then the next page that comes in, it might be reverse. And so basically, you're going to get like 4 to the power of 4 versions of your content on each page. So that should cover you for making sure that your sites are your magic pages are slightly different. Like I say, I don't do that now with the homepage and stuff because I'm not going to be cloning these sites, so it doesn't matter. The homepage is going to be different because I'm going to actually put different content on, which is what Zaggio is going to generate for me. Spin tags, meta titles, and meta descriptions, I still use them on my magic page. Not sure why that's switched off on there because it should be switched on. And that is everything done there. So then we're going to go save. So now if I look at this, we've got comprehensive water repair services, understanding flood damage. Then we've got that. then we've got them, then we've got the images, then we've got that, then we've got the video, then we've got that, frequent asked questions, and then we've got the map, and then we've got the thing at the end. So that basically is our site built, because we've got all that done. I need to do a new video. For this, I need to do a Miami video, which I'll do. But while I'm here, what I would do now is basically, now that that's all done, I'm going to go to my settings, and I'm going to go to my Magic Page databases. And I've got United States up, so I'm going to look for Florida. I always filter these down by minimum population of 1,000. We'll probably go higher in some cases, but this one does. Because what I'll do, I'll have a look at them anyway. And if I've got crappy locations in, I'll just delete it, forget like trailer parks, things like that. From a UK databases, what I've done is I've filtered them like I've just done there. I then exported the databases and then took out all the crap. And I just use my own databases now. But I haven't done that for the States, so I will just leave it at that. In fact, let's have a look. I just might have done. As it happens, I have actually done that. So I'm going to ignore what I've just done there. And I'm going to show you how to use your own databases. So basically, like I say, what I did, I installed the Florida database. I then exported it. I'm just opening the database up for you. I then exported the database, and then what I've done is I've changed the slug so it's got the name of the town, and it's got the county, and it's got the abbreviated region and the zip code. And then I've also added this column in for the abbreviated region. So if I want to put abbreviated region in there, I can do when I'm doing the content. So instead of putting like sort of Palm Beach County, Florida, I can put Palm Beach County, FL. And this just helps if there's two Aberdeens. I mean, there's obviously Aberdeen in Scotland, in the UK. But if there's two Aberdeens within the United States, this just tells Google, well, actually, I'm from Aberdeen, Palm Beach County in Florida. And then it gives you the zip code. So it keeps it nice and focused on what area it is in. So that's my thing. And there is, I don't know how many's in there. Quite a few. There's probably 1,000 or something. You can get down to the bottom. Yes. 1,600. So 1,600 there. I don't think I'd change it, so just don't save it. So what you do if you want to use your own is you go to here. Import, export. And my FLDB. Continue. Find your database. And just basically drop it in. Process the database. And away it goes. So 1,617. 18. There is probably still some more locations in there I could actually take out, which are rubbish, but I don't know which ones they are, so I'll just leave them in. So we've got that. So now I'll go back to the magic page, go to there, edit, and this is Miami. So I need to go to here and go to Miami. So it's that one. That's going to be only 74. I thought that would be. Miami mustn't be very. So let's redo 30 miles and that'll do. If we do 30 miles in Miami, we're going to get 104 locations. So because I'm doing that many, I don't want to have them all built at once. So I'm going to just save that for now. Then I come down to here and do auto install locations. And then do choose option 1. Okay. Now, to make sure that this starts building for us, because what this will do, this will build them out over 30 days. So to make sure they're building for us, I'm going to drop down and do 10, 20, 30. Okay, so that's done that. So I've now got 30 locations built. And if I want to see what them locations are, I can just click on that blue button there. And that shows me all the locations, what's obviously built. And then the other 74 will be built over 30 days. So round about 2 and a bit a day. So some days I'll do 3, some days I'll do 2. Okay, but they'll be built out over the next 30 days. So make sure you save it. And then that is now my site built. Because if I now do this, there's water damage restoration Miami, because it's put the Miami in now. And that's what I need to do, is to change that. They've got Miami in, but any of these on the home page, on the Miami page, which has got locations in, I need to change them to location. So that's easy enough done. Go into here. And basically, should have done this before. I can, yeah. Location. How you do, extend it out. Basically, just looking for my also do that. And it's going to highlight them for you. We've got all the Miamis in that one done. So it looks like there's only 2 up here. So oops. Copy that. Only 2 in that one. Only 2 in that one. Edit these. Looks like there's none in there. Just check. Just have to have them open for it to search them. Looks like there's 2 in this one, so nope, it's all gone. That one in there. That one in there. One in there. Edit that one. Might as well open this one as well. Highlight them all. Not sure why it's not highlighting them in there. Enough for. Yeah. Why is it being a pain? Okay. And that. It doesn't look like there is any. There's one in these ones. Okay, so let's see if there's any difference in here. No, there's only one in these ones as well. So save that. Save that. That's now got them doing. Now save them. Then when I refresh, it says Miami. Find out what our Miami flood damage on there. If I scroll down, I've got Bay Shore. When floods strike Bay Shore, Bay Shore, Bay Shore. So it shouldn't be Miami, shouldn't be on this page. No, it's not. So I've done a good job there. So that's it. Now this site is up and running. The only thing I need to do is to add the actual video to it, and then everything is hunky-dory. All done. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to subscribe, because I have a lot more videos that I want to make and stuff like that. If the video was useful, then, feel free to leave a comment, let us know what was useful. If you've got any other videos that you'd like us to make, then leave a comment. That helps the channel, plus it lets me know you enjoyed it, so therefore I'm going to make more videos for you guys. Catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.